Hi, my name is Fredrik Norén and I'm a Swedish marine biologist and the founder of the company MarineTaste. I'm going to present a unique taste innovation for you, the Siona Umami Fond. The background of the company was to find a smart solution for a problem that blue mussel culturists have all around the world, sea squirts. The problem is that sea squirts grow too well, and they are competing with blue mussels about the same space. Mussels and sea squirts are very similar. They are filter feeders and eat tiny microalgae in the seawater. They spawn once a year and send small larvae into the water that settles on all clean surfaces that they find. However, sea squirts spawns a few weeks earlier than mussels and can therefore dominate the culturing ropes that is deployed in the sea by the farmers. So, if the mussel culturists are unlucky, they end up with a large culture filled with sea squirts instead of sellable blue mussels. So, our solution was to start using the sea squirts instead of seeing them as a problem. Sea squirts are rich in proteins and nutrients and are traditionally eaten in the Mediterranean region, as well as in South America and Asia. In Korea, it is a popular dish known as sea pineapple. When we boiled the sea squirts to produce sustainable marine proteins, we found that the aroma in the boiling room smelled good. It smelled like boiling lobsters or crabs at home, and that was the start of the development of our umami fond. The name Siona in the product name Siona Umami Fond comes from the Latin name of the sea squirt. As a curiosity, it was named by the Swedish naturalist Linnaeus already in mid-18th century, from the same waters that we now are harvesting. After a period of trials and testing, we ended up with a liquid broth with a strong umami taste, as well as Kokumi effects and the natural sea salts preserving the product. Kokumi is a Japanese word, roughly translated to rich taste or delicious. It is not considered a taste, but more likely a taste-modifying effect. A good example would be the difference in the taste of a pot that has been simmering for hours compared to when you put it on the stove. So, what does it taste then? A small spoon of Siona umami will give the dish an extra depth, coming from the umami taste, as well as enhancing flavors and give the dish a delicious mouth-filling sensation and a longer taste, coming from the Kokumi effect. If you open the bottle and smell, there are notes of salmiak, black olives and roasted shrimps. And if you taste it straight from the bottle, you will first note the saltiness, of course, and then the brown notes of Maillard reactions and a sweet aftertaste. Don't use it to give a top note or character to the dish. Use it to give a background or depth, or to enhance the flavor of other ingredients. It is taste neutral, so you can use it in all types of food. It is especially good in combination with vegetables and mushrooms, but it gives a good boost to beef, pork and chicken meat as well. But please lower or exclude the ordinary addition of table salt in the dish. The fond is concentrated, so don't overdose and get a too salty dish. It does not contain any allergens such as fish, crustaceans or mollusks. And no preservatives are used. In fact, no additives or chemicals at all are used in the product. And when you use the umami fond, please remember that you do a good thing for the sea. The environmental benefits you get when buying the fond or the protein meal are an exceptionally low carbon footprint product from zero waste production, a harvest that removes nutrients from the sea, which is very good in areas with too much nutrients. No competition with arable land and no risk of drought in the sea, not even during the driest year. And we use no fertilizers or pesticides in our farming. So, marine culturing of filter feeders is a smart way of producing food. It is environmentally positive and it has a much higher production capacity than land-based culturing, due to the culturing in 3 dimensions in the sea. We can harvest 7 times more biomass per hectare compared to soybeans. Check us out on our webpage and order a bottle or 2 to try it yourself and be a part of a new environmentally positive aquaculture. Thank you for listening.